Hey, this ain't gonna be a long one. Y'all know how we do, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button as you come in. Just give you guys a heads up. Got my daughter with me. I'm waiting on the kids to get out of school, but I got some time. So just set up shop, park, and talk about this particular topic, man. We're gonna talk about Derrick James, and we're gonna talk about should Derrick James be fired? Should this man be fired, man? This year has been very, very revealing. I've said this before. I've said this before because, especially this year because a lot of fighters are losing their lives, man. And we're finding out that more than anything, we need referees and trainers to really do their job, especially at this professional level, man. We need these guys to be elite. We need these guys to make the best decisions for the lives of their fighters, man. And I put this topic in today because shout out to our TVA Boxing Talk. I got an opportunity to jump on his, to check out his live stream for a little bit while I was on the road. And so y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to our TBA Boxing Talk if you haven't already. You can find him located on the channels tab, right here on this channel. You just go to the homepage, click the channels tab, and you'll find his name listed there. But he was talking about Jermell Charlo and how it seems like Jermell is kind of by himself, and Jermell kind of put himself in this situation where, the media is, may not be as in a rush to, do an interview with him because of his demeanor and aggressiveness and all of that stuff, man. But uh, I just look at Derrick James, two top fighters, and it don't look too good. It don't look good. They don't look good. Both of them, I would say, both Jermell Charlo and Errol Spence, it looked like there's some emotional issues going on, man. Looks like from the outside looking in that Errol Spence is struggling with the backlash of the accident and his most recent fight. So he's emotional about that. And then Jermell's emotional because, and to him, he feels he was robbed of the WBC belt, versus Tony Harrison. Then he's extra emotional because he felt Tony Harrison faked the injury, and he feels like the media is siding with Tony Harrison over him, and he's, he wants some sympathy, like our TBA Boxing Talk was saying in his live stream. And I can understand, uh, like you can sympathize with the situation that he's in, somewhat, even though he put himself in that position. But Jermell's in a messed up situation, man. I mean, this guy already low key exposed Derrick James by letting it be known that, who's really there for me. If you got to question it, that means that you don't feel that your trainer, you're not confident that your trainer has your back and is the best person right now in this situation with what you're going through. Because I said this before, we haven't seen no progress or change from Jermell Charlo demeanor from the first fight to this one. I thought he would be more humble, and more, just focused and not so just emotional. This dude is super emotional, and when your fighter is super emotional like that, and you look to the side and see his trainer, sleepy-eyed looking ass, just droopy-eyed ass nigga, just looking half dead sitting over there in the press conference and shit, and you over here emotional, no help. Nobody there for Jermell. Just Derrick James. Yeah, whatever. You on your own, nigga. It's just you, And then another thing, on the other side of it, this man don't have a clue about what's going on with Errol Spence. Somebody you say you known for over 11 years or some shit. Somebody you probably look at as a son or whatever you look at him as. Of all people, we thought that we could come to Derrick James and get some information update on Errol Spence. Like, I wonder if Errol Spence all this time has been, reevaluating everything, looking at it. I know he probably has, but I hope he's been considering, what? Not only do I need to question the people that's in my life, like friends and stuff like that. I need to question my trainer too. Is this the best trainer for me? I know I'm good, and there's certain things that I can get done. And that this is a telling thing too, maybe about like say Errol Spence and Jamel. If Derrick James is really not there emotionally for these fighters, right? And he's really not all that, essential into their success. And it's really all about Jamel and Errol. I mean, credit to them guys, man, that they able to still get the job done with little to no help having this big head ass nigga in their corner, Derrick James. Because my personal opinion is this dude don't give a shit. He don't give a shit, man. I don't even see that. Shout out to everybody in the chat. What's going on, Key Wayne? What's happening? Chin Smoke in the chat. What's good? Shout out to Lisa Bells. Always showing support. A major key player in this UGC movement. And that's what I love about, my subs, man. These UGC subs over here is that we go and support other platforms, the NBBC, whether Out TBA Boxing Talk is live, whether Unbiased is live. I don't care if 1-2 Kid, if he kick off another live, we going over there. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep supporting who support us. Dave King, what's happening? He says, does anyone else think it's incredibly strange that James said he hasn't even spoken to or seen Spence since his alleged crash? How and why would this be? He's obviously hiding something. Shout out to Dave King, because you've been staying on the gas with this. And I'm with you. I'm 100% with you, I've been more kind of like just more reserved, quiet in the background with this one, because this is a serious situation. It's just like we haven't got no definitive information on Errol Spence for us to know his status of what's going on. What is, Princess?
I just bought it.
Ew, you nasty. Here, eat. Eat.
Jesus.
People on live stream don't want to know you farted. Sit back.
I do know.
All right. But I mean, yeah, Dave, you know what I'm saying? This guy, Derrick James, every question that I seen him ask in regards to Errol Spence, he don't know. You know what I heard him say too? This is what he said. I haven't heard from him or seen him, but I'm sure he's all right. That don't even sound right. You haven't seen or heard from someone, but you sure he's all right. How are you sure if you haven't seen him since the accidents or heard from him? You ain't seen this guy, but you sure he's all right. Like, what if Errol Spence is not all right? And he like, this motherfucker out here talking about I'm straight. Knee bent all backwards and shit. My fucking phalanges is all twisted, throwing up gang signs and shit. And this nigga talking about I'm all right. Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I think a lot of what's gonna happen, I think to determine if this guy is gonna stay a trainer for Jamel or Errol Spence is gonna depend on this next fight. It's gonna depend on this next fight. If Jamel loses rematch to Tony Harrison, I think for sure he out of here. I think for sure he getting fired by Jamel Charlo. And Spence, like, I don't see how Derrick J. I get it when you've been with somebody for a long period of time and you got chemistry with them and whoop-de-whoop, but I think it does come to a certain point in the career once you start kind of, declining. I don't want to say Errol Spence declining, but like when you start seeing this, we're seeing a lot of the same each fight. A lot of the same, and the stuff that we had concerns about, it definitely was it definitely was exposed in that Sean Porter fight. The no head movement, closing your eyes when you get hit and shit. We had question marks about adjustments. I didn't really see no adjustments in there. It was just grit, dog, and just applying a lot of pressure and trying to break his opponent down and shit like that. But as far as anything on the elite level, I didn't see that, man. And this is not me trying to discredit Errol or anything like that. I think it's just more of a reflection because I think Jamel is a good fighter. I think Errol's a good fighter, but I don't know if they got a good trainer like that, a great trainer to get them to do better things in there. I'm just saying. But I honestly feel like time could be running out for Derrick James. I honestly feel that way. Um, Trav, what's up, Trav? Shout out to my dog Trav. He says he could be lying. Man, this guy is a liar. So we've you already know Trav. This guy's contradicted himself on multiple occasions. We've seen this guy get caught on camera lying before. I just hope that he would not be lying about the health of his fucking fighter, man. You know, it's just he just say dumb shit. No, I haven't seen or heard from him, but I'm sure he's all right, though. I'm sure he's all right. Who's your source then? Who told you that? Who do you know that have seen Errol Spence then? Like, media got to ask better questions, man. Wow. So you haven't seen or heard from him, but you're sure he's okay. What makes you so sure? Did someone tell you that? Did someone actually was there? Why haven't you been there, Derrick James? Are you not allowed? Does Errol Spence not want to see you in this time of this troubling time of his? Are you the last person he would want to see at this point? Because does he actually blame you for the damage that he actually went through, that he actually accumulated in the Sean Porter fight, and how you didn't freaking give him a call and tell him, hey man, stop drinking so much, stop hanging out so much. I know you happy and excited, you unified champion, but you could get hurt. Did he even try to do that? Did this nigga Derrick James, has he ever once called up these guys, Jamel and Errol, and said, you know what, fellas, you guys are extremely talented. Together we can do great things. We can move mountains, man. We could take on the military shit. Just you and I, that shit. But I need you guys to take this serious. No drinking, no hanging out super long hours of the night. Let's be more disciplined because we are professional athletes, superior athletes. Does this guy talk to his athletes like that? Does he? What type of coach don't give certain instructions to his fighters? Not just on the field or inside the ring, but outside the shit. Don't do this, don't do that. Stay away from these people, stay away from these people. You up here on this level. So you can't be pulled down by no mess. You don't want to be dragged down the same path of an AB and such, man. So much potential, and then alcohol and partying messes up your career. You don't want to do that. Has this guy done that with his fighters? I think time is running out for this dude. What's up, Tim? What's the deal? JB says, how can a trainer not know how his fighter doing after a crash like that? Salute everybody. This dude, man, when I look at him, what comes to my mind, I'll just be like, you know what, man? This dude is he's concealing some shit. He got a lot of deep secrets and shit that he's holding on to. That's what be coming to my mind. Like, man, this guy's hiding something. Tim Dub says, how the hell does Derrick not even give EJ a phone call after a horrific accident like that? Good question. Right. Did these media counter his response with, did you try to call him? Did you try to call him? Oh, you didn't get through? So what then how do you even fix your mouth to say that you sure that he's okay if you haven't talked to him or seen him? Like, this is the thing about it, man. That's why you other side niggas and that be having an issue with the shit that we do, the content we do, man. Like, nobody give a fuck, man. Because the same shit, like, I'm gonna just tell you this, the same shit that these niggas always flame us for, it come back around the corner and burn their ass later on. The same shit we flame niggas for, we flame dudes for a reason. Really trying to help a lot of these niggas. Y'all look at us as, oh, these niggas over here hating. Nah, we really trying to help you dumbass niggas. A lot of these dumbass fighters being advised by dumbass casual fans and channels. Just a bunch of dumbass niggas advising dummies. Dummies advised by dummies. Dave says, how many other famous pro boxers do we know of that has had serious injuries out of the ring? We got more info. Vinnie Vinnie Paz springs Vinnie Paz springs to mind. Wow. All right. Well, look, y'all, I gotta cut this short. I got a sick daughter. Just got a message come through. That's probably what y'all heard. I gotta go pick her up early. One of my daughters up early. So, man, I want to say appreciate everybody that tuned in. For the ones catching playback, leave a comment below. Should Derrick James be fired? What's your thoughts on him? Is he good for Errol Spence? Is he good for Jermell Charlo? Do you think 2019 could be the last year that Derrick James coaches Jermell Charlo and Errol Spence? Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments, man. Big salute to everybody that participated in the live stream. Salute to everybody that caught the playback. Do not forget to hit the bell, okay? Hit the like button, and go ahead and subscribe to UDC True Media Movement, man. Big salute to everybody. Make sure you go to the channels tab and subscribe to everybody there. Peace.